right. So I want to get to know you a little better. How you learn about our school and what are some of your goals that you're looking to accomplish.
Okay. So I saw your video on YouTube. That's how I
Okay.
found you. For me, basically, I play for my church. I've been
Okay.
playing probably, I would say, around 4 to 5 years. It was one of those situations where a smaller church really couldn't keep a musician. So I kind of I felt led by God to step up and do it.
Okay.
Didn't have like any music background or anything like that. So during these years, I've had different piano teachers, uh, YouTube stuff,
Right.
tried online courses. So basically, overall self-taught, but kind of had some help here and there.
Okay.
Um, I was fortunate to have a piano teacher that made sure I knew my scales and triads. Um, but I would say as far as theory, I know some of the number system. Like I know how it works, but I don't know the number system well in every key.
Okay.
Um, as far as my goals right now, it's been to master seventh chords just to help me to be more creative, and I feel like give me more options when it comes to like preaching music, shouting music, learning different songs. Um, Also another goal is to spice up the preaching music and the shouting music, like the basic walk ups and the basic preaching walk up, but I just kind of want to spice it up some more.
Okay.
I think those are the main things for the most part. I do want to learn how to play in all keys as well, which I feel like
Okay.
that'll take time. But the seven chords, spicing up the preaching chords and shouting is pretty much the main things right now for me.
Okay. Got it. Got it. And I'm not texting. I'm taking notes.
Oh, I figured that. Um,
You're like he rude over here. Just like, oh yeah, keep talking.
right.
Like no, I'm taking notes. Okay, so those seventh chords, preaching chords, shout music. Are you organ or keys?
Keys.
Keys. Okay. Is it just because you only play keys, or you haven't learned the organ, or is it?
Just because I only play keys, I don't know. Like we have an organ, but I've never messed with it.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, we can throw it out there. Organ's my first love, which is it's kind of funny that you say you found me from YouTube because I was actually kind of another sucky part about being snowed in as I was looking to try to record a video today. I'll
Ah,
probably get it done tomorrow. We're trying to get our YouTube channel back up and running
mhm.
because a lot of those videos are about 3 years old now, 2 or 3 years old.
Wow.
I ended up taking a little break, and that break broke. I was like, "Oh God!" I ain't made a new video in some time, and so definitely ready to get back and be more consistent with the content. But what's been cool is that
Mhm.
people have still been watching those videos and still connecting with us, even though it's nothing new, if you will. Um,
Right.
so I'm appreciative. And
Yeah,
so,
it's a blessing.
hey, well, praise God.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to hear where you are. Have you done a music lesson through Zoom? Because you might have to update your audio settings so I can hear you properly. Are you on your
Uh,
phone or a laptop?
phone.
Your phone. Okay. You might have to exit out and come back in, but let me hear you play first and see if I. Because sometimes Zoom will try to mute your piano as if it's background noise. So let me just hear you play something. Yeah. So we gotta update the settings. So what you're gonna do, you have
Mhm.
the app on your phone, right?
Yep, I got the
Okay.
app.
So when you exit out, you open up the app, you'll go to, hold on, let me do it on my phone so I can probably walk you through it because they keep updating this. I think Zoom do more updates than iPhones.
Oh,
Um, when you open up the app and you see like this screen here,
uh-huh.
you got the three dots in the bottom right hand corner.
Uh-huh.
Nope, I lied. Hold on. Okay, hold up.
And I do got a laptop too. I don't know if that's any better, but
I mean, it's all the same. Dang, wait a minute. Did they move it again?
Probably.
Like they keep moving where to do this. Hold on. I'm sorry.
And take your time.
Okay. Okay, got it. So you're going to actually click your picture in the upper right hand corner, your
Okay.
profile. When you click that, you'll there's that's where the settings are. In
Okay.
settings, you'll go to audio and make sure you have original sound for musicians. So
Original sound for
make sure
musicians.
that's checked.
Okay. So log out, do that, and then come back in.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Let me do that then.
Lord, there we go. I started the recording again. All right, good. I'm glad I saw it because I want you to see this again. So check this out. I've learned that in order to be able to write your college essay, right, you need to be able to write, have all your sentence structure right. You got to have all this stuff for your paper, all these different rules and techniques. Everything that you need foundationally to write that college paper, you learned in kindergarten.
Mhm.
How so? Because you're going to use the same 26 letters of the alphabet. You're going to use the same concept of putting words together, and you're going to use the same concept of forming sentences.
Agreed.
Everything that you learned in kindergarten, you're going to still use to write your college essay. So, my point is, when it comes down to music and we're trying to grow as musicians and we're trying to play bigger chords and do bigger things, well, what's the most elementary level of our music playing? The smallest type of chord that we have is a what?
I try that.
A triad. How many keys do we have in music?
Well,
We have 12 keys in music, which means that there are 12 of every type of chord. And the only two main chord types that are the most important, that are most commonly used, are major and minor, which means you have 12 major triads, you have 12 major triads, 12 minor triads. That's 24 chords. If you can master 24 chords, you can play any chord you want to.
mm,
I've been saying this for a few years now. You know Sean Wilson?
mhm.
So he and I, we do a lot of work together. I'm one of the instructors in his community as well. And I threw this out there some years ago, put the challenge out there. They have not been able to prove me wrong on this. That all of the chords that you need to play on a higher level are learned through triads.
Mm,
Okay?
mhm.
I want to prove it. So let me add my piano to the spotlight. All right. So you play, he's able, I think, I heard your inversions too. So it's not like you got your hang of the inversions too, which is beautiful. You played the triads. Well, check this out. If I wanted to extend this C major chord, can you see my piano good? I'm sorry, I'm bringing it up a little better. We being kind of bootleg today. I'm sorry. We're gonna have the full overhead like it look on YouTube. We're gonna have that next week, okay? I promise, I promise. It's just a snow day. So the C major, I'll bring it here. C major, right? If I wanted to extend this, let's say I wanted to do a major seven, which would be one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, this B, right? Well, inside of this C major chord is an E minor chord, right? This helps me out in voicing because now when I play this chord, well, I don't want to have to play all of my major chords like that, all of my extensions like that, just in block form. That don't really sound cool. However, what if I said, well, since there's an E minor chord in here, what if I did something like this? Or I took that E minor and just made a different inversion. I spread the C major chord out. Now this is a stretch. I ain't gonna hold you up. If you have that stretch, C to E, cool. If not, you can pedal it because you're on the piano. Or just do the octaves. But this creates a different voicing as well. It's still a C major 7, but it's voiced Okay. Uh-oh. You can't see the piano.
Uh-uh.
Oh, add it to the spotlight. You should be able to rotate your camera on your phone.
Let me see.
Still no?
No, not yet.
Okay, let me do this then. Mm.
There you go. I see it now.
All right, cool. I'm sorry, I thought I had both of us up there on the screen. So I'll do it again. So add the C major, add the seven. I apologize for my son screaming in the background. I apologize for that. Major seven, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be a B, right?
Huh?
So I don't want to play my major seven just like that, just in block form, right? That don't really sound fun.
Right.
Who wants to do that? So what I can say, well, since there's an E minor chord in here, maybe I can put that in my right hand and play a different version of it while I keep the C in my left hand. That's an idea. So I could say, God is able to do just what he said. I could say he would do, or I could say, I could take the chord that's actually that seven chord is forming part of it. Like that F major seven, there's an A minor in here. So I kept the F in my left hand and I played a different version of an A minor chord in my right hand to spice it up.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Does it make sense?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So the idea behind it is not looking to graduate from triads, but rather graduating with triads. There's a lot that can be done with triads if we just know how to use them.
Gotcha. Uh-huh.
Because all big chords are nothing but smaller chords put together. I call it the Aquila and the Bee approach. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Remember when she asked Dr. Larrabee where do big words come from?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, or he asked her, where do big words come from? And she was like, people with big brains. And sometimes that's how we look at, the Mike B. Reels and the, Jane Arnold. They just got a big brain. Now I keep throwing out Jane Arnold's name. He's in the class by himself. I really don't know what he play. Uh, I don't think he knows what he plays half the time. I think the Lord just be playing through him or something because I have yet to hear him play the same thing twice, but that's a different conversation. but um, but yeah, a lot of times we look at those musicians like, oh, they just have really big brains, how they think, and
Uh-huh.
not realizing that these big chords are nothing but smaller chords put on top of each other, right? Let me
Right.
take another chord. I want to take a C major 7. This is a C major 9, C major 13, sharp 11. Okay? Now, and we'll talk about extended chords and how we get those names and all that good stuff, right? We'll talk about that another time. Within this chord, oh Jesus, keep me, Lord, keep me, Lord. Within this chord, it's a conglomerate of triads. I got of course, a C major in here. I got an E minor in here. I got a G major in here. I got a B minor in here. I got a D major in here. I don't know. I'm sure something else in here. There's a lot of different chords in here. It's my point, right?
Right.
Oh, A, C, E. There's an A minor in here as well. That's right. All these is a whole bunch of chords stacked on top of each other. So when I look at it that way, it kind of helps me out even in voicing. Where like, okay, well, I can just put a D major chord in my right hand and just play it like that. You see, changing with the voicing because I've learned about the little chords that are in here, or even if I wanted to embellish on that chord, do something like this. Right, I'm playing off of that D major pentatonic scale. All right, I know I'm throwing a lot at you right now. Hope it's making sense. I'm just trying to prove a point.
It's making sense. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So let's talk about some ways we can beef up that he's able. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so using that same concept, you know, one thing you can always do if I'm playing by myself or versus I'm playing with a group, like so if there's already a soloist there, I don't have to necessarily worry about the melody too much. If I'm playing by myself, you know, I always want to keep in mind where the melody is. So
Okay.
I may play my inversions to where the melody is at the top of the chord. Just what he said he would do. He's gonna fulfill. Diminished chords. You know about diminished chords?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. What is your understanding of diminished chords?
It's like the fifth of the minor lowered. That's correct. Uh,
You said a fifth of the minor lower?
the five lowered on a, triad minor chord.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
diminished
yeah, yeah.
chord.
Yeah, so you take a minor triad, yeah, and lower the five. Yep. Yes. Um, I want to show you. I'm gonna show you this one. This will
Okay.
probably be the last diminished chord tutorial you'll ever need because it's about to simplify the whole process
Okay.
and something that you can rinse and repeat over and over again. I say there are only three diminished chords,
Okay.
and there's this is why. But specifically, the diminished seventh chord. So not just the triad. Yes, there's 12 diminished triads. Yes,
Mhm.
but if we learn the diminished seventh chord, you'll learn there's only three. All you're gonna do, pick a note. You can start on C, and we're gonna go up by half steps, three half steps at a time. So 1, 2, 3. That's E flat. Another three half steps from there. 1, 2, 3. G flat. Another three half steps. 1, 2, 3 is A. This is a C diminished seven. Okay. If I go up another three half steps, 1, 2, 3, I'm right back to where I started, back at C. Okay. I want you to write these notes down and put diminished group one. Call this diminished group one or diminished seven group one. I don't want to address it. It's group one. Okay. Now, vowels go up a half step. D flat. Do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. D flat, E, G, and B flat become group two.
Okay.
Okay. We go
Mhm.
up another half step. D, F, A flat, B is group three.
Okay.
Now, of course, if I go up another half step, I'm right back to where I started with group one, the same notes. Okay? Now, why is it such a cheat code? Because in group one, the C, E flat, G flat, and A, those are all four diminished chords. That's a C diminished seven, an E flat diminished seven, a G flat diminished seven, and an A diminished seven. The only way it'll be changed. You see, I kept the same voice in my right hand. All I did was change the bass. Okay. D flat diminished seven, E diminished seven, G diminished seven, E flat diminished seven, D diminished seven, F diminished seven, A flat diminished seven, B diminished seven. All right.
Mhm.
This helps out a lot for a lot of different ways too, because I'm sure like when you're preaching chorus, right, right, you get there right. Have you heard musicians say like they do stuff like that. Take that same diminished chord, that diminished seven chord. All I'm doing is playing different versions.
Okay.
Right with that, or we go two, play that, go from two up, sense?
Mm-hmm. You did the two to the three with the diminished chord, and what was the other one?
Yep. Two up, three, four up, five.
Okay, so walk it up from a two to the five.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And what I do sometimes, I may play that six to get me there. I may play a. It's actually a diminished chord as well. This is a really like a G or G diminished seven, but it's a dominant chord. That's a whole lesson on that one. We will go into that one. All right, we
Okay.
will boggle you with that one, but you can at least get the voicing for the video. G, B flat, D flat, E, and I just got the G in my pinky. Going to your two. Or are you gonna? I'm getting to all of that stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool. So he's able. I brought up the whole diminished chord thing because God is able to do just what He said He would do. That little move He can do is A, E, B, F. It goes down to G, D, A. Okay. And it's like a really like a 5-1. 5-1. So that's a little turn right you can do. So God is able to do just what He said He would do. He's gonna fulfill every promise. Or because an A minor extension has a C major chord in it, so over that A, I've got a C major triad at the top. And I just stack in my left hand to make the chord sound fuller. 1-5-7 is one of my favorite stacks. Okay. Don't give up on God. A flat diminish leads me to my A minor chord. Because I like to approach my minor chords with a diminished chord a half step below it. So A flat diminish fits in group 3, so I know that's a D, F, A flat, and B. That stuff like that is just I'm literally taking my triad, but I'm playing around. Just are playing around with arpeggios.
What was the chord again that you played when you did like the that dun dun that you did at the end?
These quarter chords.
Quarter chord.
From the top to the bottom, A, E, B, F.
Got it.
And then just everything on in the scale it just comes down 1. Everything starts over 1. So this first chord, technically, because it's being played rootless, it's really a G7, G7 13.
Okay.
9, it's a G9 13. 9 13 to a 269. Yep. But that's the implied bass. It sounds good with or without it.
Got you.
Okay.
Okay. Mhm.
That makes sense?
Mhm.
Okay. That helped. I hope I didn't overload.
That did help.
All right, good, good. So yeah, we can I gotta jump into this next session.
Okay.
Um, but so I know this is the trial lesson, so we can be able to lock in for to move forward. Does the time slot work for you?
This time, I would say, what's the next time? Like I guess the lesson after this, would that time be available?
Actually, it may be available. So what I'll do is I'll give a call tomorrow because actually I know the person's coming in now. They're
Okay.
probably doing an earlier session anyway, and
Okay.
so we may be able to work that out too. So I'll give you a call tomorrow or text you, and then we'll lock that in for you. Okay?
Okay. Yep. Let me know.
Awesome, awesome. All right, glad I'm like looking forward to working with you.
Yep. Thank you.
Very welcome.
Bye.